Hello, a warmly welcome to you to LDM Graphics as ABC course. I remain my honorable self, Akison Yawolabi Temitayo, the CEO of Labista Digital Media, the lead tutor of LDM Academy. In this course, I will practically and single-handedly hold you by the hand and teach you how to make a professional design while being a novice. So in this video, we are going to learn how to design a flyer while using Corel Draw. So without wasting time, I would love us to quickly move ahead and get something done. So the first thing we need to do is to launch our Corel Draw. You right click on the Corel Draw and you open. So while opening the Corel Draw, I would love to make some certain explanations to you as regard the Corel Draw. There are several versions of Corel Draw ranging from Corel S3 to Corel 2021 as at when I'm recording this video. So these Corel Draw versions works alike, but they have several features like the features of new versions are more higher than the features of other versions like Corel 2013, which is Corel S3. So but the truth however is whatsoever you can achieve with Corel S3, you can as well achieve it with other versions of Corel Draw like Corel S5, Corel X6, Corel X7, Corel 2019, Corel 2021, and all other versions of Corel Draw. So, but the kind of version of Corel Draw going to install on your system is mainly determined by the version of Windows that you have on your system. Like if you have Windows 7 on your system, automatically the versions of Corel Draw that you can use on such system are Corel S3, Corel S5. These are the two versions. But if you have Windows 10 and or Windows 11 and other Windows, you can use Corel X7, you can use Corel X8, you can use Corel 2019, Corel 2020, and Corel 2021 on such system. And it's also the version, the size of your RAM and ROM too also matters a lot. It determines which kind of version of Corel Draw you can install on your system. So without wasting time, now let's quickly get something done. So after opening your Corel Draw, this is how your Corel Draw is going to display for the very first time. So what you need to do is to click on the new file, or the new file button, or you click on Ctrl N. Okay, so click on new and then you click OK. Don't press anything here. All right, so then I have already typed in my content already, so I'd love to paste it. So let's wait a bit for it to paste. Okay, good. So these are the things we want to currently work on. So as a novice, I always recommend that when you want to work professionally, you want to make a good design for your client, there is a need for you to always work in line with a template that can easily help you and influence your designs. So these are the templates I want to this is the template I want to follow. So I'll be teaching you how to make this design right away. So without wasting time, now let's quickly get to work. So the next thing you need to do now is, after importing your template, is to change the paper size. The actual size for for Ambil is A5, so you change it to A5. Then you can see this design is in portrait as it is, so just make it portrait. Like this is the portrait, this is landscape, so just click on portrait. Okay, then you change the units to inches, right? So then just click on your template, then you can press P to centralize. If there is a kind of unwanted areas that you need to cut off like this, so you can easily cut them off. And how do you do that? You click on your shape tool, which is the shortcut is F10. You click on it and then you highlight the edges of the template and then you bring it down in order to trim off the unwanted area. All right, so good. Now you've done that. Now the next thing is you need to do is to click on your rectangle tool. You need to double tap on it twice to draw a rectangle around your workspace. All right, so just double tap on it. Good. Then you can remove the outline right now, or you decide to remove the outline later. If you want to remove the outline, you click on the box that you just drawn, and then you right click on the white slash, white with a red stroke to remove the outline. All right, so now let's quickly get some things done. All right, the first thing we need to do is to work on the shapes that we have there. So let's quickly do something. So you click on the rectangle tool, and then you draw a rectangle around it, and then you right click and then click on convert to curve, which is Control N, or which is Control Q rather. So you can press Control Q to achieve that. All right, so then you can then you click on your, so I think I'm getting too fast, so I want to break it down. So you click on your shape tool, which is F10, while using your keyboard shortkeys. So just click on the edge of it, and then you move it. All right, so then click on the second edge, and then you move. All right, so then next thing is I want to draw another rectangle by clicking on the rectangle tool, and then you use your right click to drag in the rectangle into the box. All right, the one you first, the rectangle that you just drawn earlier. All right, so then click on power clip inside. All right, then you right click on it, and then you click on edit power clip. All right, then you can just take it up, and so you press Control Q to convert it to curve in order for you to be able to distort the edges of it. All right, so Control Q, or you right click and click on convert to curve. Then you use your shape tool to now distort the rectangle. All right, good. So I think it's okay like this. You just click on you just click on finish. All right, so then I want to clone the colors that I have there. So let me just draw a rectangle outside there, and then click on the color eyedropper to in order to clone those colors. So click on your color eyedropper, then point the eyedropper icon to the color that you want to clone. Then you now paste it in the box or other shapes that you want to apply the color. All right, so this is it. Then I would love to copy this. So just click on your control key, and then you drag to the other side, and then click on your right key, all right, on your mouse. Then click on the color eyedropper again and select the second color. Okay, then you apply. Okay, so we've done that. Now these are the two colors that we have there. Just right click on the rectangle that you've drawn earlier, then edit power clip. Okay, then apply the color simultaneously. Then let me apply. Okay, so then you can remove the black outline. Good, we are good to go. Now I'll love to delete this. Okay, so now I want to do the other edge. Okay, before we go that side, now let's do this rectangle that contains a picture. So just click on your rectangle tool again, or F press F6 on your keyboard. Then click on your control key while drawing the rectangle, so that it will appear in form of a square instead of rectangle, right? Then you return your pick tool, that is, you return your tool back to pick tool. Then you click on the angle rotation, um then you put 45 there. All right, then you need to reduce the rectangle, yeah, the rectangle, you call it square, so whatever shape you call it. Okay, so then after doing that, so you can easily adjust it. And now the next thing is to duplicate it. And how do you do that? You click on your control key and then you drag the edge, I mean your shift key rather, and then you drag the edge of it and you right click. Okay, now so you need to give this color white. All right, give it color white and then you remove the outline. So then you alight from outside and page up the first rectangle. Okay, so good. The next thing is for us to give the second or duplicated rectangle a shadow. So just click on the duplicated rectangle and then click on your shadow tool, I mean drop shadow tool. Okay, then you drag it down. Okay, all right, so then you apply. So you can change the shadow fit, I mean feathering to like 7. Okay, I think it's okay this way. All right, so then I would love to clip this picture. So just right click, I mean use your right click to drag in the picture into the first rectangle. Okay, then right click on it and then click on edit power clip, then reduce the image. Okay, so just reduce the image and position it very well. Okay, all right. Okay, it's okay. Let's just manage this way because the picture is a bit bigger. Okay, so then you click on finish. Okay, then you remove the black outline on the rectangle. Good. Then let's proceed. The next one is to draw this small rectangle that we have here. Just click on your, I mean do it again. You click on your rectangle tool again, and then you draw it while pressing your control key in order to make it appear in form of a square. Then you turn your tool back to pick tool, then you right click, I mean you click on the angle rotation. Okay, then press 45. Okay, then reduce this. Good, I think we are good to go. Then apply the color and remove the outline. Okay, then the page you click on, then you highlight the two. Okay, you highlight the shadowed rectangle and also the one that contains the picture, and then you press shift page up to bring it up on the rectangle that I've just drawn. And let's move ahead. So the next one is to do is to work on the other angles. Okay, so you draw your rectangle, you draw your rectangle by clicking on the rectangle tool again, and you can now click it inside the I mean the workspace that we have. Sorry. Okay, so you click it inside the workspace. Okay, then you edit the clip. All right, if you are using Corel 2013 to bring edit content, so edit content and edit power clips are just the same thing. So just edit power clip. Okay, then you can now you press right click and then click on convert to curve, and then you click on your shape tool, which is F10, to distort the shape. Right, good. I think it's okay like this. So let's just, okay, let's click another one inside of it. Okay, good. To convert, right click on this and convert it to curve, and then click on your shape tool, then use it to distort the image in accordance to what we have on the template. Okay, good. So this one should be this color, then remove the outline and click on finish. Okay, then apply the second color. All right, then remove the outline. Good. How do I remove the outline? You click on the image, I mean on the shape that has outline, then you right click on this white stroke, I mean white with red stroke, in order to remove the outline. So we have it here, we also have it here. If you are using Corel 2019, Corel X7, Corel 2021, you have it these two ways. But if we are using Corel S3, we will not have the one that we have here, but we definitely have this. Right, so just click on finish. Okay, now good to go. Now let's put in our content, I mean the write-ups. So just reduce this. Oh, this is my own logo. So let me just, okay. So I'll have to change the color to this. Okay. So let's just use it that way. Okay. Now then I put in this. So if you want to reduce, so let me tell you this, if you want to reduce the size of a text, images, or shapes, you need to reduce it from the angle 90. I mean this angle, either you want to reduce or you want to increase. Increase from this angle, not from this angle. If you do, it will distort the image or the text or the shape or whatever it is. Understand? So if you want to reduce, you reduce from this angle 90, this angle, or this angle, or this angle. Okay, so I take it up. So click on your horizontal alignment to change it to center, I mean to center it. Okay, either to center or to make it align left, to make it align center, to make it align right, to make it full justify, whatever you want. So just but currently I want to use I want to centralize, so I click on center. Okay, then I bring it up a bit, so you can click on the font list to change whatever font that you want. So but I'm fine with, let me use Aria regular normal. Okay, so just use my shape tool, or you press F10 on your keyboard to bring down the, to give the text a kind of line spacing. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Good. Okay, I'll delete this, I don't need this. So next thing is to bring in this learn digital skill. Okay, so you press Ctrl key. You can see that learn digital skill, they are together. All right, so for you to ungroup it, you need to click on the text and then click on Ctrl key. Okay, Ctrl key to break it apart, or you come to object and then you click on break artistic text. So it will bring out the, I mean the text font, which is the Arial normal whatsoever font you are using, then apart, then just click on it, or you press Ctrl key. You can see the shortcut in front of it. Okay, so I would love to press Ctrl key. All right, so you need to learn how to use, you need to learn and master the use of shortcut in order to make your work faster as you proceed. So I love to change the font size, the font to this. Let me use Area MT black, okay. Uh, Digital skill, okay. So let's just build this and take this up a bit. Apply this color for this, then I give this, let me give it gray. All right, good. Now what text? Let me bring in the other text. All right, so I need to reduce it. Then I change the alignment to center, and then I reduce it a bit too. So if you want to reduce, you can also come to your font size to reduce. So okay, good. Okay, so let's just make it align to the center. Good. Okay, now next thing I want to bring in is to bring in the contact informations and other things. Okay, the first one we have here is this. So let me put this here. Then the second one is this. Okay, so I'll make all these I'll make the template and all these icons available for you, so you can also use them and practice with them. Okay, so sorry. So I light on this too, on this, as this now it is ungrouped. Let me show you. It is ungrouped. So for you to group it, I light on it and then press Ctrl G to group. So this one too is grouped. So if you want to ungroup, you click on it and then you click on this ungroup all objects. Okay, as it is now, I can change the color, do whatever I want to do with it whatsoever. I don't need that, just group it together. Okay, so what I just want to do is to put in the text, that's all. Okay, so just bring this here, then we'll bring this here, then you bring this here. So if you want to type, like all this now I've typed it earlier, if you want to type, you click on your text tool to type. See, so click on the text tool, then you click on the outer part of your of your workspace and type whatever you want to type. Okay, so that's how to type in text. Okay, good. So let's see what's the size of this. This is a 4.935. Just want to copy the font size and apply it for others. Okay, let me bold it. Okay, okay. So trying to reduce it a bit. Okay, now what I want to do is to lift it up. I'm trying to make adjustments. Okay, okay. So guys, we are good to go. So now I love to change the color. I need to change the color. Okay, so I change the color of, so I need to first ungroup all the icons. I need to ungroup the icons. Okay, so let me click you click on the first one. So if you want to change the color, click on the first one, which is the black at the back of it. Click on the second one, click on the third black, and then you apply the color you want to apply. Okay, I think this is the color I want, so I'm fine with it, and we are done with the design. So the next thing is to um, page down our workspace. I mean our work a bit, and then you click on the template, and you delete it or you move it out so we can see what we've achieved. You see, you can see that we have similar designs here already. So now, but I think there are some other things that we still need to do, like these tiny lines. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So how do we go about that? First thing is to page down our template. Okay, then we can click on your freehand tool, okay, to draw the line. So let's take it there, that edge. Okay, okay, then you give it outline. So let's give it this gray. You right click on the 80% black, which is gray, and then you click on your transparent tool, and then you click on uniform transparency. So you can change it to 70. Okay, then we are good to go. Okay, I think we also have it here as well. So need to copy it. How do you copy? You click on it, then you drag to wherever area you want to paste it, and then you right click. You first left click and use your left click to drag it to wherever area you want to drop it. Then you right click to drop. Okay, so then you click on your shape tool, or you press F10 on your keyboard to distort the shape, or to make other adjustments that you want to do to the shape. Okay, so then the next I want to copy this as well. Okay, okay, I think it's better this way. It's okay. Okay, so do you still have other ones here? Okay, there's one here. Okay, let's, so I think they are off, they are four, so let's group the four together. Okay, so first select it manually while pressing the shift key and keep selecting the O4. Then you click on this group object icon, or you press Ctrl G to group. Okay, then the next thing is for you to clip it inside the template that I mean our workspace. Okay, not template, our workspace. Then you right click, okay, and then you click on edit power clip. Then you need to position it. Okay, you press shift page down, then you click on finish. Good. So I think we've made a lot of progress right now. So now let's page down our work, and then you bring out the template. So this is the template, and this is what we have done. You can see how beautiful our design is. So I guess we are done with the template. We are done with the template. Okay, so let's delete the template. Good. So then what we need to do now is to save, and we haven't saved. So as it is now, you can see that the rectangle, I mean the first box that we drew when we started the training, we didn't apply color to it, mainly because the color of the background is white, so if you want to, like, maybe if the background is not white, so that color you can apply color to it, like a gray or whatever color you want to apply. But currently I need to apply white, so I don't want it to have color. Okay, so that's why I didn't bother to apply color on it when we started. Okay, so let me press P to centralize it back. Okay, now the next thing for us to do now is to save. And how do we save? You come to file and then click on save, or you press Ctrl X to save, or you click on this save button. Okay, then you select the location where you want to save your work. So I love to save in this folder, graphics as ABC design. Then I use flyer. Okay, flyer 1 to save it. Okay, then you click on save and make sure that this save as type is in Corel Draw, is CDR. And then there's another thing I want to explain to us here. You can see this version. There are several versions of Corel that I've mentioned earlier. There is Corel S, Corel 11, Corel 12, Corel 13, 14, 15, so several versions. So now, if you design with higher versions of Corel Draw, by the time you want to go and print out the work, there is a need for you to compress the design by saving it with lower version, which is Corel S3 of or Corel 2013, which is 13.0, of which almost business centers out there, press that runs printing services always have on their system. So you just click on it, because if you save directly with this Corel 2021 or Corel 2019 I just used to design, by the time you take it out to print, if the person that wants to print to you for you doesn't have that higher version of Corel Draw, automatically that the lower version of which the person has, which is maybe Corel 2013 to Corel 2018 or 2017, will never open the Corel 2019 or Corel 2020 or Corel 2021 that I've used to design, which is the higher versions of Corel Draw. So there's a need for you to save it with a lower version. So you click on 13.0, then you click on save. But that is for the purpose of you printing outside. But if you don't want to print outside, just want to design and save it on your system, fine, you're good to go to save it with the higher version, which is Corel 2019. Okay, then you click on save after inputting your name. Okay, good, then we are good to go. Now the next thing I want to do now is to export it and make it appear in form of a picture, of which I can share across social media, share on my phone, share wherever I want to post it. Okay, so all I need to do is to Control A, that is to highlight everything, and then Control G to group, and then you press Control E to export. Okay, or you click on file and then click on export. You can see Control E in front of it. Okay, then you choose the location where you want to save or you want to export the job. Okay, so I'll still love to save this, to export to this graphics as ABC design. Okay, then I'll use like I want to export it as it is now. You can see the save as type. This one is JPEG, which is a JPEG bitmap. So as it is now, you can click on it to select other resolution that you want to use to save your work in. But this JPEG is what you want to use for now, because it makes your design appear in form of a picture that you can post on your social media, on your phone, wherever you want to do with it. Okay, then you click on export. Okay, then it will lead you to another interface where you choose your color mode, and then make sure you choose the color, RGB color mode. Okay, then you have area where you can input your resolution. By default, the resolution is always 300, so you can increase it, but don't make it lower than 300, because the resolution makes your picture to be kind of very sharp. So the resolution you use will determine the sharpness of your image. Okay, so use 300 upward. Okay, so I would love to use 300 right away. Then just click on OK. So now let's go and check what we've done. So you can see, refresh. So this is the design that we've just done now, which is this flyer one, of which I saved. Then this is the image, okay, that I exported. Okay, you can see it's opening, so you can see how beautiful design is. So I want to believe that you too can do something much more better than this. So guys, thanks for watching this video and thanks for embracing graphics as ABC course. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.